Hey. Good afternoon, this is Pete on a program called The Way I See It. Yeah, my teeth are a little loose on my mouth here, so it might sound a little funny. But I just want to tell you about things. They talk about Obama's picture being bitter. Well, most black men carries a lot of bitterness at my age in them, because in the days when I was coming up, back there in 1950, 57, back down south, if you know how bad we were treated, our mothers, our sisters, our fathers, how bad we were treated. You know, you talk about terrorists. We was brought up under terrorist times. I mean, we had no rights, we had no say-so. I was brought up in Hot Springs, Arkansas, which wasn't quite as bad as some other little towns around now. But it was bad enough. There's certain places you couldn't go in the front door. Certain places you couldn't get served. They could just do anything to you they wanted to, and it wasn't too much or nothing get done about it. I mean, they could just walk up and say they caught you, there's a white woman, and just started beating on you. Do anything to you they want to. Now, it left me very bitter, very bitter. Over the years, I've been able to wear off. But I often wonder, these white people that swear they know so much about black people that don't know crap, because they never been around no black people. They've been on a few Negroes that comes up around there scratching their head, picking their butt, but they don't know nothing about the black family. Now, I wonder today, you people that claim that we shouldn't feel so bad about the life was for us, I wonder just how would they take it if they had been treated like that from a little kid up. Watch people just come and take your dad and do what he want to, and then doing what they want to you. I wonder how would they feel about us if it had been reversed. Now, we had some good white people back in the day, thank God, but it wasn't enough of them. You have a few good ones here now, thank God, but it's still not enough of them. So that is what I say. See, people like Obama coming up the way he came up, and at the time he came up, he don't know anything about these bad feelings we went through. We know about it, and maybe he might believe it and try to picture it in his head, but he can't feel it. He can't feel when people can just walk, you and your mother walk down the street, and some people can just come by and just call you a nigger or whatever. See? He didn't come up through that kind of stuff, so he doesn't feel that way. Now, if you was my age, brought up back in those days, talking like he's talking now, I'd say he's full of shit. But I know enough now to know that he does not know. Because if he did, he'd be afraid. He wouldn't believe that he had a chance to win. He never would have believed it. See? So we're going to talk about now, we're going to talk about experience. Now, experience. What would you do at 3 o'clock in the morning? Number one is 3 o'clock in the morning. If you are waking at 3 o'clock in the morning, all they would do would be call together the staff or whatever. They'd sit down, talk it all over, the experts to talk it over and so forth. They would make decisions, and that would be what would happen. They'd make decisions. Now, he can make a decision for what would be best for the country, or he can make a decision what would be best for him and his buddies, like Bush did, you know. And they're talking about, Iraq having billions of dollars here in the United States. Now, how did they get all this money? They sold oil. Who they sell a lot of it to? They sell it to us. And you believe me, we did not pay them no $100 and some a barrel either. See, the oil people, some of the biggest ignorant we got in this country and in this world. There's a handful of greedy ass people that want to make all the money they can make. They don't care nothing about you losing your home. They don't care nothing about you having a hard time eating. They don't care nothing about you to buy clothes and shoes, stuff for your kids. They just want more profit for them and their members. The biggest enemy we got in this country is right here in America. Some of them are right there in the White House. Now the whole world is down in knees right now because of a handful of greedy ass people that want every cent they can get. And you got people right in the White House, they ain't said nothing about that they could do something about it. They were made like they had no power over it whatsoever. You know, they talk about people losing their home because they didn't make plans right. Yeah, some of the plans that they make was they didn't think no leader was going to come in this country and serve their jobs to a communist country. You know, they said we resource the jobs to China. Well, that's not the way it is. The thing is, they took our jobs away, gave it to a communist country. That's what they did. Now, besides the people here losing their job, there's a lot of taxes being lost here. Because the jobs are here, the people here have been working, and there also been more taxes. We are fattening up China, and we're helping the enemy because they're no friend of ours. They're helping them. They're talking about how the oils and the food shortage is because countries like India and China and I want to drive cars, they want to eat better, and hey, we're making sure they drive cars and eat better, because we're sending our money over there to them. And by the same token, our butt is going down. And then you got McCain now. They want to keep this war going. Yeah, they want to keep this war going. They're making big money off this war, and quiet as it kept, we'll get oil from there. Of course, a lot of people thought that if we took over Iraq, that our oil would go down, the price of oil would go down. They make it like they ain't getting no oil from Iraq. And what it is, the American people, as long as we run around there acting dumb, well, I want a Democrat, I want a Republican, we ain't gonna never have nothing going. Bush can look you dead in the face and lie like mad. I mean, he can just, I just catch with so many lies. And I'll say you could take a president like Clinton and impeach him and let someone that is guilty of lying as many people's lives as we've lost in this goddamn country and in the world. I mean, if you're going to give people a tax break, get a tax break to the family of those army personnel over there that they swear they love so much. These fighting men of America. Well, why don't you get a savings to the families which have messed up? Some of them brought back a dollar bag and body bag. Some of them brought just pieces come back. And some of them, mine is gone. Whole families are ranked forever because of what they're doing. Nobody sacrifices war but them. Everybody made money off of it. So, and then you got these career officers up there okaying it, and they naturally, that's how they got to be up there. It's called they're war horses. So, wake up, America. Gee whiz, quit being so doggone dumb.